Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 20 of season 2 of the Owl House. This is the penultimate episode of the season. Next week, we will be diving into the finale, and then from there, the final 3 episodes. Last episode, again, everything is continuing to ramp up in the world as we are getting ever closer to the Unity. And, you know, last episode 2, Luce is finally starting to begin to craft her own palisman. I'm wondering if we're going to get that now, if we're going to have a little bit of a jump, or if that's still going to be something she's going to be working on until maybe probably the finale, I guess. But I'm just kind of wondering. I want to see what it is. And then just like what everybody else has kind of been up to in the interim, because we haven't seen everybody else kind of come together just yet, or, you know, Ida and Luce be aware of what everybody else has kind of been in on as well. So I hope we get to see those storylines kind of connect, but let's get ready to jump in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually an entire episode. Over there, we got the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, helps do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. That'll set out of the way. Let's get ready to jump into episode 20, Clouds on the Horizon. Here we go.
You nervous? You haven't been home in like how many hundreds of years? What if it's all changed?
Oh goodness. What would his reaction be to the advances in the world since he was last there? Oh, ugh.
There are so many games I want to play. If we need a third player, we can make another Grimwalker.
No, not until I've dealt with this one.
Just
Also,
play
he-
me already. You promised.
The draining spell must work first, like you promised.
You need to have more
Oof.
faith than Pinky swears.
Wait, how did you even pinky swear?
The day of unity is about to
Oh. The doors in the head of the Titan. I mean, that makes sense.
Please stop talking to me.
Personally,
Oh, wow.
if only there was a way to show Bellows your true worth.
If only there was a way to throw Bello through. Let's get out of here.
Wow. The demotion. The disrespect.
Someone has to tell Mom about the draining spell, or else she and Dad are helping Bellows hurt people.
Don't you think it's odd that they need this much security for the Day of Unity? Perhaps we should reconsider this deal.
Blights always uphold their end of the deal.
A Lannister always pays their debts.
It'd be time for the kids to play a more active role in Blight Industries. I could start the paperwork right now.
What the fuck was that?
Hiding behind trash, Amity. To think my children are so painfully
Oh.
predictable in their deceit.
But yeah.
You're grounded.
Did she just straight up threaten her husband? I mean, that's what it seemed like.
Special delivery. Ta-da!
Ooh, disguises!
Mm.
Yes, a milestone of malfeasance in my new life of crime.
Oh my god. Lilith.
Clothes! Well, it won't work! Anything else I can do? Grab
Come
some
on,
tea,
Hootie.
defeat some baddies, create sentient life. I am a Titan. Totally frightened?
Oh, are we trying to keep that under wraps?
We gotta keep this stuff a secret between us 5 for now. You may be a Titan, but you're still a little guy.
Oh no. He wants to help.
We have 24 hours until the Day of Unity begins, and Bellows activates the draining spell.
And everyone on the Boiling Isles is taken out in one fell swoop.
The spell targets those with coven sigils, using the 9 types of magic as ingredients for the spell itself. It's channeled through each of the coven heads during the duration of the eclipse.
Bellows made sure we all have replacements.
Oh. Oh, great.
That's where the Owl Lady comes in.
Huh?
Ugh, the curse.
Oh, we're gonna use it.
My curse warps magic.
I did quite a number on you two, if I remember correctly.
You remember incorrectly. I was completely unfazed. I'll control a pair of abominations to release Everwolf's flesh-eating beetles into the crowd.
Oh,
It will
God.
create a distraction so big, we can get Ida up with the Coven heads. What? Only a few people would get eaten. Even then, just the small ones.
I mean, maybe we should not Yeah,
Ida tap into the spell by taking someone's place as Coven Head. My place, sigil, and all.
Oh no.
As head bard, you'd also be flanked by me and Eber, where we can keep an eye on the others.
But she would have to.
You haven't had your curse that long. You don't know how it would react, but I do. And
I
how
like
can I
Lily
say no
trying to, like,
sticking it to Bellows one final time.
By finally brandishing a sigil. Uh-oh. Rain's a little unsettled by this plan, reasonably so.
Look what I got. The coat's finally dry. Lay an egg.
I got to decide what my future looked like when I chose to be a witch, and I want them to have that option too.
Aww.
I'm willing to wait.
So we have to wait on the palisman to hatch.
I love you already.
No. I can't wait to see what it is.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Well, of course I don't. But if it's the only way to stop this, then I'm gonna do it. Exciting as saving the world sounds, it's not nearly as romantic as going on a rescue mission to save your girlfriend.
Aww.
But I also want to be there for you.
Hey, us adults can handle ourselves. Tell Bossy Boots I said, yo.
Stop talking like that.
Yo.
This isn't fun. I command it.
We'll see each other after the Day of Unity. We have the advantage, after all. We've got King the Titan and Loose the Human on our side. Legends in the making.
Don't forget Ida, the Owl Lady.
Already a legend, and the most horrifying one of them all.
I'm so nervous something's going to go terribly wrong.
You two protect each other, and we'll be back together before you know it.
Oh God. Something's going to happen, man. I'm worried for Ida.
We are the Covens against the throne.
Wait, can we please not make this our battle cry?
AKA the Cats.
Oh, Titan, help us.
I'll do my best.
Oh.
Why are we stopping?
To meet your security escort.
Is it Hunter?
I don't need a security escort. Did you hear that, Gus?
Yeah, no, I guess we'll
Oh,
have to go
no.
home. Well, it's been fun. See you around, Loose the Human.
Aww.
Of course I want you around. I'm so happy.
Let's
I'm
go.
confused. I thought you were all hiding after what happened at Hexhide.
They were. But then they heard Darius ordered me to protect you.
Hunter, are you really up for this? You must be dealing with a lot after learning.
That Bellows is evil? Okay.
Let's not talk about the other stuff.
Don't you dare mention that thing around them.
I don't know what you three went through, but they seem to like you.
So I shouldn't worry how they'd react, right? If that's the case, have you told them about helping Philip?
Oh. Yeah.
I
Wow.
overheard everything.
Oof.
Don't tell them. Please.
I'm sure they wouldn't care about either. Oh shit, he's still got the dude's little whatever you call that. Oh, nice. Quick thinking, Hunter. God damn. This feels like a trap.
Can't believe Mom broke it. I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna get a message
Oh,
out to
nope,
Luce.
never mind.
The world is ending. No one will listen to us. And I just want to know that Luce is safe. What do you think Luce would say to you right now? Probably something dorky. How I shouldn't give up and that anything is possible. Or she'd say that I might be scared now, but to not let that stop me because every problem has a solution. And everything's been so crazy.
We're gonna open the window, the balcony door.
The world end before we go on a real date.
Whoa, you're right. I would say all that.
Aww, sweet
I'm
potato.
gonna take you out when this is all over, Amity. No monsters, no mysteries, no deadly duels. It's going to be the most mundane slice of life date ever.
Aww.
Oh, crikey. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just said that. Luce, I don't think my parents know what they're helping Bellows accomplish. Will you help me tell them about the draining spell? Of course.
Hey, I know that face. I've got it all under control, Rainstorm. Jealous I may be a better coven head than you?
Are you really willing to get a sigil? Even if your curse heals, you'll never be able to practice wild magic again.
Yeah.
My curse isn't going anywhere. I can tell it's always going to be a pain in my feathers. But if I can do this to help, why would I refuse?
We're almost there. Here's your cloaking stone, Ida. It'll keep you hidden under an illusion, but it won't change your voice, so try not to say much.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This works a little too well.
I wonder...
Oh!
It works!
Oh, weird.
Very.
It's time. You ready?
Oh, isn't it cool we get one last adventure together?
It's gotta feel so bad to be in this situation at all and having to do this. Nice.
Stay here, King. It's safer. If anyone asks, you're guarding the perimeter.
But
He just wants to help.
He's my friend, right?
what?
He
Oh,
wouldn't lie.
wait, what?
He wouldn't.
Who is that?
He wouldn't. Hello? We spent hundreds of years playing his game. I want to play a new game.
Oh, he can hear the collector who's getting doubts about Belos holding up their end of the bargain. And that looks like a very planned trap, whatever the hell that was.
Introducing the Abomatron. Its 700 Snorse power has...
Snorse power.
I outfitted this one specially for you.
I'm taller than everyone.
Oh my goodness. Exactly what she needs.
That's my dad's workroom. It looks empty. And really sad.
Oh no. Hopefully that's Alador. His little crumb trail.
These rooms are off limits.
Such inventions would be invaluable assets to the Emperor's Coven.
Yeah, and we are all about invaluable assets.
Can't get enough of them.
I'm an asset gal myself.
I apologize
God.
for the trouble. We'll return to our duties.
I thought I recognized that annoying.
Yeah, that did not take long. Well, there we go.
Oh, and was that the last of it?
It was.
Of course not. While I was recovering from the fire flu, she fired half my team and expected us to continue working at the same time. Did I mention I haven't had a weekend off in 5 years?
Wow, it's like working for a corporation.
I don't mean to vent. I should let you return to your duties.
The Emperor's Coven requires I take a meal break, so, no worries?
None of this feels right. Do you have kids, Mr. Scout?
I'm probably not the right person to give Dad advice. You know, never really met mine.
I'm gonna spend more time with my kids. Get to know them. Things are gonna change after the Day of Unity.
Let's just say there's not gonna be an after to the Day of Unity.
Oh, King. You king.
And I found
We at
two
least got to
adorable little
speak to
scoundrels
one of
trying to
the
steal
adults.
it. But they'll be dealt with.
She's terrible.
All this drama, sneaking around in little disguises, convincing the twins to act out. Are you trying to make me look bad?
Yes,
Right?
please.
People. Hush, brat. Don't you talk to my girlfriend like that. We'll find you a new girlfriend. Someone who's not on wanted posters.
Oh my
everywhere.
God. Oh!
Really?
Damn, so
You're
close.
embarrassing yourself.
After I hand you over, maybe he'll make me the new Golden Guard. Leave him alone. I'm surprised you're even here, human. Aren't all your friends at the Day of Unity? Well, that's right. The Emperor has eyes everywhere, and they're all pointed at the Owl Lady.
Oh no. Rain's been acting really weird, more than usual. I'm really hoping that this isn't an act. Let's go. It's your dad.
Believing in myself? myself?
No.
It was the power of science. But you almost had it, sweetie.
No.
The Emperor is planning to wipe out everyone with the draining spell, and our abomatons are helping him do it. You already knew?
Wow, fuck you. You're gonna die, dumbass!
There you go, making that face. This is why I don't tell you things. With the Emperor's favor, we'll live like royalty in the new world.
This is too much, even for you.
Good. Whoa. Yo! Oh, what? You... Oh my god.
The jetpack actually works!
Not the time.
The jetpack actually works.
Since we finished with that little mess, let's get back to business, shall we?
No!
You! I am never speaking to you again.
It's what's best for the family.
What's best for the family is putting an end to all this.
Yes. Let's go, Dad!
No. You're destroying our life's work.
His life's
I won't
work.
let you destroy it any further.
This work is finished. Also, I quit.
Fine.
Let's
I
go.
need to find a more competent business partner anyway, and you won't be getting your severance package.
Wow. So did they just get a divorce? Is that what I heard?
Can you use that thing to shut down the abomatons at the head?
You're going to go rescue your friend. You'll need a pilot.
Let's go.
I apologize for Adalia. You are always welcome at our home.
Oh!
I'm confused.
Oh!
What's going on?
Oh!
Sorry. It happened so fast.
Oh
I didn't even
my
realize
God.
What was going on, and she wanted to protect you. And Ida.
Then that means
Oh no.
she's being taken to Bellows.
Oh no. Shit. Wow, that flew by. Is this just this the whole time? Is there going to be anything at the end? Nope. Damn, dude. So they've always had eyes and ears within all of this. And it just... We highlighted Rain so much this episode. And they definitely set up a lot of reason for them to not be under mind control. You know, changing the chemistry of the tea that they've been drinking and all of that. That was supposed to kind of hamper them and keep them under control. But what if that's all been a ruse, a deflection? Like, obviously setting up that it's possible, and then, you know, obviously get involved with the rebellion, but somebody's been reporting on them. I mean, unless it's Eberwolf, or I'd be kind of surprised at this point if it was Darius. I mean, they didn't get like the focus that Rain did in this episode, and there was a lot of concern, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear that was very subtly handled in this, that one could mistaken for concern for putting Ida into this position, but that could also be what they're here to do. But then if that's the case, are they aware, or are they still mind controlled? And that was all just a red herring to make us think and buy that they are not at this point. Oh God, I'm so concerned, because now this is going to seal Ida's thing away. But then again, if she does get to this point and get into the circle and uses the curse, I mean, that could work, I guess. But unless this whole plan is predicated on an idea that is doomed to fail, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know at this point. Who else then could be the mole? I mean, honestly, I'd have to give it to one of the three, you know, Rain, Darius, or Eberwolf. I just, like, Rain got a lot of focus in this episode, and there was a lot of like little grimaces and such throughout. But again, you could easily explain that away from the fact that Ida is having to put herself into the situation, sealing off her magic, getting the Bard seal, all of it. and then just having to be in the middle of the whole thing at all. Meanwhile, while all that was gearing up and the fleet is heading up, I'm worried. I'm getting a little bit of a Day of Black Sun situation, and I hope that's not the case. But, everybody else is gearing off, going up to, going to the Titan's Head, undercover and all that. But they're aware. They are aware that is coming. Kikimura let that spill. But then all the kids united together to help go break out Amity. Get her out of this situation, get her out of being grounded. And yeah, all the things that I speculated about, theorized about as far as her mother is concerned, in this episode all rings to be true. Even by the end of this, it's all about elevating their status. They are all a reflection of her. It's all some sense of vanity in the end. And who knows? Like I said before, I don't know what their life was like when they were younger, what drew Alador to her to begin with. Obviously something did. And then, he's just let himself be this punching bag this entire time. Because, gosh, she's just straight up threatened him on multiple occasions. It's just an abusive relationship that they've found themselves in. And you can see the toll that's taken. And then over the course of this, realizing that he doesn't know his family anymore, knowing that his creations are being misused, and that this is all thanks to King still being in disguise and him not knowing that he wasn't actually talking to one of the Emperor's Coven, bought in real easily what was going on. It was a nice way to play around that. Adalia she couldn't care less. She even knew. But the thing, I don't know. Did she think there's actually going to be another side? I mean, if she believed any of this at all, she knows about the draining spell. She's got to know that she would have no magic. There'd be nothing for her on the other side. Why then would you even help unless you bought into a lie that isn't the reality of the situation, that you actually believe stupidly that you would have a position on the other side? I mean, maybe this just drains the magic, but he's a witch hunter. I wouldn't put it past this killing everybody. So and we know that it's going to affect anybody that's been branded with the sigil, because we know that all of them have been. I don't know. It's almost like this blind hubris that she's got because of her status and everything they've gained and worked for over these years. And then when it came down to it, when, Alador stood up for himself and was like, hey, I quit. I'm done making all this stuff. And again, all of this is all preying on his creations. Well, I haven't seen her contribute a damn thing. And she's like a spirit conjurer. That seems to be her ability. I don't know what coven she's a part of, but it's not Abominations, because she was her necklace summons that spirit entity, that ghoul. It's what do you actually contribute other than, being the corporate business ladder shill? Especially him, he's the guy in the dirt working and all this stuff in the factory. And it's just, you hear about it all the time, various companies and all this. We keep cutting people. Hell, it happens for the company I work for. It happens all the time. It's nothing new, but it's you cut out all these people to save costs, and then they still expect us to work like we still have all of those people. And it's absurd. It's obtuse. It makes no sense. And it happens so often because they don't care about you. They don't care about the how, the who behind it all. They just care about the status and the money that comes with that. And that seems to have been, again, going back to the fact that she forcibly makes Amity, or had been making Amity, dye her hair green to match hers when she takes after her father. It's just a bunch of really messed up stuff. And then she was just willing to play out this whole game, knowing some version of what is around the corner for the rest of the world. God, she's so thick. In the bad way and the good way, but still. But Luce, though, in the fray, in the heat of the moment, thanks to this new invention, unfortunately, wasn't able to shut it down, sadly. Kikimura made off with who we thought was Hunter, and who she thought was Hunter as well, because, she wanted to get in favor with Belos and take him, this traitor, in. But it turns out Gus and Luce, using his magic, disguised them both, so that no one would know, and Hunter is actually safe and Luce is being taken off. Meanwhile, too, speaking of uncertainty and betrayals and all this, the Collector is kind of freaking out. Obviously getting impatient the closer this gets, because they want to be free. They want to play a new game. They're very childlike, so they've been playing this game for hundreds of years, as they've said, and they just want to play a new game. He's bored. Now he's also like afraid Belos isn't going to uphold his part of the bargain, which honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't because of his disdain for magic. This is more of an alliance, I would imagine, out of necessity. I would wholly expect him to not follow through on his part of the bargain by the end of this, but we'll have to wait and find out. But I like that there is that seed of doubt, and maybe we can use that. But yeah, they've got the portal door seemingly fully up and operational, though he's missing a little Titan's blood. I don't know if he's got enough to get it to open fully or not, but he's got the key, he's got the door. Seems like that whole mechanism is complete. Everything we need is ready to go for the Day of Unity. And again, I'm just wondering what that is going to look like, and how much are we going to stop it? Because like again, there's 3 more episodes after all of this, after the finale. Do we succeed, or is this like a point of like I was talking about before, like an Empire Strikes Back or like a Day of Black Sun moment from Avatar or whatever, where we get real close, but don't, like, or it just ends on a, well, we didn't really win here, so hoping for the next time. I don't know, but we'll figure that out next week, guys. But in the meantime, I want to know what you all thought. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Casey Wood, Gregory Toner, Jake Contrell, Lily Chan's son, Mandy Share, Nikki G, Robert Anguiano, Russell Crockett, Yuri Kurskov, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.